Children, we are continuously studying about lesson number 9, and now this is the last part of the lesson, Legislative Assembly. I have already, children, sent you the pictures of Legislative Assembly of Gujarat, that is Vidhan Sabha of Gujarat. So here in this paragraph you can see that Marina, Imran and other students have from school, they were excited to go for the trip to Gandhinagar, that is to visit Legislative Assembly. After they went there, they had the security check and then they went upstairs and there were arrangements for the visitors to sit. So after some time they saw that on that day, the day which they visited, that day they had the question hour. Okay, question hour means, so in this Legislative Assembly, the MLAs, they express their view, they discuss on the topic, they express their views during the question and answer session. Okay, this is one part of the question hour. Okay children, even in our school mock parliament we do, in that we used to do all this question hour, like presenting the budget by the finance minister and speaker will be there, in that way. And I have sent you the Gujarat Legislative Assembly, who is the speaker, chief minister and everything. Okay children, so during question hour, the MLAs who are there, they can ask questions, and the Council of Ministers, they have to, those departments, related with those departments, they have to give the answers for the questions. Other than that, they can say whatever they have done on their departments. Like education minister has to present what are the developments he has made, how much he has spent on what, and in the coming year what he is going to do, everything. And if any question is there, the other members of the Legislative Assembly, they can raise questions. And Council of Ministers, they are all responsible for their ministry. Okay, even in newspaper, televisions, we see by the chief minister and other ministers, they run the government and they take decisions about many things. So where they do all these things, they do these things in Legislative Assembly. So question and answer session. Okay, this part is very important of the Legislative Assembly. And in a democracy, the MLAs can question the chief minister and the other ministers about the important matters, and they can even take decisions regarding financial matters and decide on the expenditure to be done in different areas. So when the Legislative Assembly is in session, any of the MLAs can ask questions. So here you can see in the picture, one of sitting, he is the speaker. He manages the assembly and if requires permission before presenting anything. Underline this line children. Before presenting anything or before telling anything, discussion anything on that topic, okay, so it has to be prior permission, previous permission has to be taken from the speaker. Like today we are going to discuss on this, on education matters or agriculture matters, or at present any disease, any epidemic on that matters. So that has to be taken, prior permission has to be taken from the speaker. So that is, you underline children. So with this the lesson is over, and I think so you would have understood the lesson children. Please, all the videos you save and keep and watch the videos children, without that you can't understand. Okay, so here few activities are given, like collect information from your school library or from the internet anywhere, and you write about sentences of each. Means you have to write what is constituency, what is majority, in 1 or 2 lines you have to write this on these topics which are given. And you have to make different newspapers and make a scrapbook. From newspapers you have to make the cuttings and you have to stick it in the notebook. Okay children, and so think questions are very important, that you have to answer it in your textbook itself. Okay children.